Hi Aquarius, how are you guys? I hope that you're doing well. Please stay safe and be careful. I love you guys so much. And if this is your first time to my channel, thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. And this is going to be another love reading for you Aquarius for the month of April or whenever you come across this video. You know, there's no expiration date. You'll see it when you are meant to see it. All right. And I want to take a look at what's going on around you guys now. I really like to look at the present, not to be nosy, but just to see things from a different point of view. All right, Aquarius, but before I do, we're going to look at the present and then see what Spirit shows us is coming in. And I just want to take a moment to invite the white light, the Holy Spirit, into your reading. All right, Aquarius, let's take a look at the energy that's around you now. How does your love life look? What's going on around you guys? Let's see. So there's some Pisces energy that is here. So you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart. For some of you, it could be that you're two women in a relationship or like connecting to someone. That's what I can see here. There's a lot of free-spirited energy that is here. If you've had someone come into your life recently, I can see the way that they just make you see things from a different point of view. So there's a lot of optimism here. There's a lot of freedom here. And it's like really stepping outside of your comfort zone and seeing things in a way that you haven't before. I can see where you have someone around you, Aquarius, who is walking into this with their heart in their hand, and they're very sincere. This is someone who is very kind and sweet and nurturing, almost to a fault, because I know that when someone is in this energy, they can get taken advantage of. Okay, so I want you to know how sincere this person is. And I know that there's a hesitancy that you feel, although you feel like you're falling for this person because they make you see things so differently, because they make you feel this freedom. I know that you want to uncross your arms and open up your heart, but you're walking into this very cautiously, but it's with an optimism. I know that you have a lot of love that you've been waiting to give to someone, waiting to offer to someone, but you kind of keep a lid on it until you know that this is right. That's why I like to look at the present, because I know that you have a lot of questions in your mind about, is this something that you should open up to and embrace? Should you let your guard down to this person? Yes, you should. I can see that they're bringing a lot of positivity to you, and genuinely, this person is very sweet and loving, and although they've been taken advantage of before, they just like it rolls off of their back. It's not something that they carry any scars from, because this is someone who has a genuinely positive outlook about life and what they want. So if there's something about this person's energy that because I know that you might look at them and think like, I don't know if I can trust this person. It's that kind of thing, because they make you see things from a different perspective. That's what I can see. And I see how badly you want to open up and embrace, open up your heart to this person. And I'm telling you that you can, because they're very sincere. And these feelings that you feel are true and they're real, because I know you feel yourself falling for this person. And if you allow this to happen, there's a lot of freedom that you could feel right now. Freedom with your heart, freedom in being able to visualize the future and love again. So that's what's around you now. I can see the way that you haven't really turned around and embraced it fully, but this person is hoping that you will. They're very patient. All right. So you have a very sincere energy that is around you. Or you know what? If you're cross watching this, it could, because it like flips for whoever's watching this. So you may feel, Aquarius, like, you're pursuing someone and they might seem hesitant and closed off. That is why. That is why, because they want to make sure, because they feel themselves falling and they want to make sure that it's safe because of the way that you make them feel, seeing someone that they didn't think they could ever meet. You're very different. You're very different from other people, which is a special thing. All right, Aquarius, I want to see. And when I say special, it's like in the way that you treat them. It's almost like it's too good to be true. So that's why there's a hesitancy, but just know that they are falling. So I just have to give that little disclaimer because I know that you guys watch this and you cross watch it. So you'll know which side that you are on. Okay, Aquarius, so let's take a look and see what Spirit shows us. What is coming in for you guys? Let's take a look. So these energies are flipping over. And I don't want, and I'm seeing this because I already am hearing it, these messages. I don't want you to start overthinking things, Aquarius, because I know that it's a scary thing to feel these feelings and to be with someone who's so different than anyone else that you've been with. I don't want you to let that make you overthink. Because I'm telling you, if you start to overthink, you're going to read into things and you're going to create a lot of anxiety around you where you don't need to feel it because the person that's around you now is someone that you can trust. Okay, so just to see those messages fly out like that, and I'm already hearing it, I just want to tell you. I want to tell you about that because I don't want you to do something where you sabotage this and you don't mean to, okay? I want to take a look and see what is coming in for Aquarius. Oh, gosh. Aquarius. I say that because I see this Tower card coming through and I already know that there's like a back and forth. There's a possibility of a back and forth because you might test this person to see if they are the real deal. Okay, because I see a moment coming in the connection that, I mean, there's such a strong possibility that something is going to happen and it's going to make you separate from this person. And I'm not saying this to put you down, but I know that a lot of it stems from you overthinking and reading into things. And this is like a self-sabotage that happens, but I know that it's for a greater purpose because I can see that the way that things can come crumbling down like this because of you overthinking and reading into it. You may try to push this person away, but they're not going to. They're not going to let you push them away. And that could be something that you need to do to make you feel comfortable that this person is really gonna be there for you. So whoever is watching this, especially like for you cross watching, I just want you to be prepared because Aquarius might try to test you to see like how far they can push you. And I see the two of you coming apart because this is not to be taken lightly. This is something that when you're in this energy, it feels like it's final, like it's permanent, like you guys are gonna be apart, you're gonna break up or lose the connection. And when you're in that moment, I know that it feels like it's forever. But I can tell you that this is something that that someone is gonna do to test the other one. And it's gonna, the person that's being tested, right? it's going to make them want to bring you to a place where you feel like you're safe. So you do indeed, Aquarius, have someone around you that is coming in as a helper to you, serving as a catalyst to you, to try to make you see that people can be trusted. This is someone, I know the two of you chose this path to go down. It's like a sacrifice that's being made. This person is going to bear, unfortunately, they're going to bear the brunt of a lot of your insecurities about knowing that you have someone that will be stable. But they're not a victim. And I say that because there's a higher understanding that's here when you choose a lesson like this. This person wants to serve as a catalyst to you because there's a genuine like mission that they serve in your life. It's something that's very significant. So, it's a lot deeper than, you testing them and you push them away and then they stay there, because I know that their energy that they're in is someone who their kindness is mistaken for weakness. But their kindness supersedes so much. That's the way that I can already see, like they've been hurt before, but they don't let it get them down. So I tell you this because I want you to be prepared for whoever that is, because you are going to be tested. Things are going to come crashing down. I mean, there's no way around it. And it's a lot of emotion that you will go through, but I can tell you're not going to let them push you away. You're going to keep trying. You're going to keep going, because the overall energy that you have coming in is a balance being restored, a balance that someone feels within themselves. Like when they look at the other one, they feel like they're gonna be there for them. They feel like they're not gonna have to beg for attention. They'll be able to open up and embrace how generous this person is. And I know for some of you, especially the person who has to bear the brunt of this, but just know that you're both going through a lot emotionally. When you're being pushed away, it's a test, because that's when this person really wants you to pull them closer. So it's all a test that's here. You can pass it, and that's why I want you to be aware of it. And I know how this sounds. I know that it sounds really messed up that someone is going to have to like bear the brunt of it, but there's suffering that's going on both ends. On the end of Aquarius, because I can see where you keep pushing them away, Aquarius, it's because you have something within you that has a true fear of being vulnerable. So I will tell you that you'll realize how lucky you are to have a person like this around you. Now, this is not someone, and I feel like what I'm saying kind of puts them down, but they're not. They're actually very advanced spiritually. They're very kind, and their intellect and emotion is in balance. So they're able to look at things and look at you and see why you're pushing them away and see how much you're hurting. So this is indeed a very, very strong person, although they come across as someone who's just, so peaceful and kind and loving and very, very forgiving. But indeed, they are very strong inside and can even look at you and see, you know what? No, I'm not going to let them push them away when they need me the most, because that is what I can see coming in. The thing about it though is like you guys aren't going to you're not going to be able to push them away. They're not going to stay away. So although you guys might drift apart for a couple days, you'll be back on the right path with them. They're not going to let you. That's what I can see. No matter how hard someone tries, and cross watcher, this could be you. No matter how hard you try to push them away, because it just feels, it's a very overwhelming feeling. Seeing a person who's so different and then questioning if they are sincere based on what they've gone through before. That's why I like to look at the present, because I can tell you that what they're bringing you is true. And if you embrace it, you'll see how lucky that you are to have them. Cancer's energy is here as well, so you guys might have Cancer in your chart or be dealing with a Cancer. It's not something that's going to be so everlasting. But again, I know that when you're in that energy and things feel like they're crashing apart, it's a lot that you will have to deal with emotionally, but they won't stay away. They're going to realize that you're pushing me away because you really need me, and I'm not going to let you sabotage this. Okay? And like when that realization comes in, you guys balance each other. Do you see this energy of like yin and yang, masculine and feminine? And you need to have the balance in order to propel forward. I mean, it's crazy that through this, like when things come crashing down, a true realization comes in about how this person is going to be there for you and how they're in your life to just bring positivity and goodness. And once you realize that, that's when the balance comes in. You know, it's intellect and emotion. It's like your other half. It's like what's missing in yourself is in that person. And when things are balanced, that's when they can roll, that's when they can move forward, and that's when more healing will come in for you. Because I see that although at one point in time it's in this energy of just being very emotional, there's a lot of turmoil that's there. It will clear. It will clear. And then there's like so much stress relief that comes in because you'll feel like you're in a safe place. So there's a lot of lessons that you have coming in for you, Aquarius. I know some of you will let your emotions get the best of you, and the things that you do and say, it could even be, you know, just pushing this person away because you feel, I know someone feels like, no, I'm just going to push them away before they have a chance to hurt me. But this person is not in your life to hurt you in any way. This is someone that you need because they're going to teach you a lot about yourself and about how there are still good people, genuinely good people that are out there. All right, Aquarius? So no matter how hard you try to push them away, you're not going to be able to. This is someone who the two of you wrote it that way. That's the purpose of them coming into your life, is to balance you. It's a divine connection that's here. And I also understand the divine timing of things and how this might be necessary for some of you, so this person can kind of prove themselves to you. But again, they're not a victim. This is someone who is very, very advanced, you know, their intellect and emotion is balanced. So they're coming from a true place of stability. So you'll try to push them away, but they're going to look at you and realize like that's when they need me the most. So you are very lucky, very, very lucky to be calling in a person like this into your life. Okay, I want to look at this Tower card. So more energies are flipping over, and it's beautiful because this is all about the forgiveness. Forgiveness that you need to find on a situation, Aquarius, like really being able to let go of, because I see where you put yourself in a very anxious place because of the way you keep thinking about things from the past that hurt you. I see it here. But it's not going to, there's a lot of self-sabotaging potential for it. But the beautiful thing about this path that you're on is that you won't be able to. You won't be able to. This is about really setting things down and coming in from a place where you felt like you were alone, where you felt like you had no one there for you. That's going to change. That energy is going to change. And being able to set down all of this emotional baggage, that's what this person is bringing to you. So, I mean, you'll see and you'll realize how grateful you are to have them. You will, because it's like once you see that and you recognize it, there's a true balance that comes in and things are going to move along very quickly. So there's a great deal of reflection that is here, a great deal of growth that you have coming in. So there's a true turning point. A turning point is going to happen in the connection. So you have a lot of emotion that you'll have to go through, Aquarius. The both of you will go through it, but the bottom line is that you, although it seems, I know it seems that way, like things are going to be broken and like they're broken for good, the relationship is not broken. The cords are not cut. They haven't been severed because they're not going to let you go. They're not going to. This is someone who's coming in your life to help you. Okay, so I'm going to take a look at this Cancer energy that is here. And it's important, if you feel like things are if you feel like things are moving too fast, it's important for you to communicate that with your person, because this is someone who's coming into your life and it's a path that you're meant to go down. They realize it in their mind and in their heart. They don't question it. They have like a mission within them and they feel like this is right. That's why they're trying to pull you along as fast as they can. But if you feel like you want to slow things down, and I don't mean like cut it off, I mean just be open to the communication. And if you're a cross watcher, this is also very important for you to know that Aquarius is very hesitant in going through things. So I know you might want to like rush this along very quickly, but if they're asking you to take baby steps with them, it's very important that you do take these baby steps, because they don't feel as secure as you do, because they've gone through so many things. And you know, I know that you've gone through your own share of ups and downs, but it is important for you to take baby steps if they're asking you to do this, because moving along too fast is not something that they want, that they're prepared to do emotionally and mentally. Okay, you still will be able to have this connection with them, but you might have to slow it down. And I know that you are willing to do that, because I know how deeply you care for this person and how much you want to uplift them and make them feel like they are safe. And that is something that's a definite factor that they will need in order to like feel like they can be relieved of this stress and of the things that they keep replaying over and over in their head. All right, so that's for those of you that are cross watching. So Aquarius, just know that you're not going to be able to push this person away, and they're there for you, to help heal you. Okay, so just, you know, try to keep your intellect and emotion in balance. Although this, for some of you, it's inescapable. It is, and it's something that needs to happen in order for you to realize, you know, this person's sincerity and what they are bringing to the table. So just be prepared for to feel a lot of emotions in the couple weeks ahead. Okay, Aquarius, I know that this is a lot for you guys to take away in the reading. So just know that I send you much love and light. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. I would really appreciate it. And I will talk to you very soon, Aquarius. Take care.